One left. And so help me Christ if this motherfucker kills me. I'm gonna be upset. Two left. Well, one left now, but... I would like to just get in there, but I don't have health. I have nothing. Because I'm bad at the game. But I'm bad at every game. So nothing new there. If you're expecting something different, that's your fault, honestly.
Hey, don't shoot me! I give up!
Oh, thank fuck. Where are you? And you better be telling the truth.
Hey, don't shoot me! I give up!
Good. You fucking scum.
Look,
I don't give a damn. Did it. Did the thing. Ugh. Worth it. Alright, well. Shit. That's all I really got. Shit. I need to... You must be lying to me. There's no fucking way you had 300 of all resources without spending a single one. You only get 6 of each, if you're lucky, out of a goddamn container. You had 300 of both? Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. You're lying to me. Absolutely lying to me. Bold-faced. Unless you want to show me a screenshot, my dude. And prove you weren't playing on fucking easy mode. There's absolutely no way. Seeing as how I've only covered 40% of the map. Well, more, because I didn't murder all those church folk. They're a good, like, 10% of the map, all those innocents. But if they would have just taken the time out of their day to just calmly say, hey, would you like to know more about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? Be like, maybe later. And then just leave. But no. They had to get all creepy and weird with it. The fact that they had some woman and her child locked in an attic didn't help their cause at all either. That's not how you... Like, yeah, we're all innocent here. Never mind the fucking people we have prisoner. Never mind that. That's nothing. No. Nope. Doesn't work like that. Oh, but this is some interesting platforming. Going back to, like, the old Half-Life days of, playing the balancing beam act. Which I kinda miss, but then I kinda don't. Because with Half-Life, the controls are just so slippery that you would have to do precision jumping. But then you just fucking fall off anyway and die. And it's kind of the same in this game with sprinting. Your momentum carries so hard. And you just slip and slide and just fuck all over the place. Alright, well, I need to figure something out. I don't have any resources. I'm low health-ish. The game autosaves very generously, which is nice. Because if this was like Oblivion, and I died after 20-30 minutes of exploring, it would teleport me all the way back to the last time I exited a building. But, no, it's quite nice. It's quite, forgiving here. But then, Anarchy was saying as soon as you switch to Ranger Hardcore, that just takes a complete 180. And I'm guessing you can only like save via resting or stuff like that. Which, I don't know. If you're going to play a game for the first time, any game at all, just don't pick the highest difficulty. Unless you hate yourself, or you have someone that you really need to impress for some reason, and you think beating a video game on the highest difficulty really matters in life, there's no reason. You need to get a feel for the game first, and if you really, really enjoy the game, then you play it again. But then you crank it up a little bit, and you see what's different. If it's a good video game, different difficulties will have different things popping up. If it's a bad video game, well, not if it's a bad video game, but if they don't want to put any extra effort, then you're just going to be playing the same goddamn thing again, but with more health on enemies and more whatever on whatever. So these trees provide cover? What? The fuck was that? There's like stuff growing out of that body. Or something. Oh shit, this is wrong. Where's my bow? Okay, more lights everywhere. See, that's good. And like, I mean, my favorite type of difficulty increase in any video game that I've seen so far is Dark Souls 2. Because when you go into New Game Plus in Dark Souls 2, it adds a whole lot of shit. And it's great. Still dies as fast? Okay. That's another thing. The only game that really had a very impressive difficulty that I could get behind, oh, I couldn't fucking back up, god damn it, was Stalker, because when you increase the difficulty in Stalker, it makes it so that you take less bullets to kill, but also the enemies take less bullets to kill, which is very great. Because if you play Stalker on normal, it takes like 50 fucking shotgun shells in the beginning of the game to take down one bandit. That's how this game is too? Sweet. Okay, well, I mean, it is the same developer, so I'm glad. That's the way to do it. If you're going to make the game harder on yourself, also make it harder on, you know, it's an even playing field. Okay, so I need to back out of here and not piss that thing off. Unless I can... But yeah, this is a lot like Stalker. Only issue I'm really having with the game so far is when I sprint off of high edges, I have a opportunity to like float and die. Nearly all engagements. Yeah, I've kind of been like floating around thinking which option I should take. I just need to go over here and sleep here real quick. Nope, 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 nope. Where's the big catfish? No, don't. Good. Oh, hey, these guys are gone. I hope the catfish ate them. I hear stuff behind me, and I'm not very pleased about it. I need to go. You son of a bitch. Did that really kill me? Oh, you. That sucks. That's bad. That's not good. That's not very good. You never punish a player when you take control out of their hands. Whatever happens, if you don't have control of the player, whatever happens should not affect. It shouldn't fucking affect you at all. Period. It's the same fucking thing in Hellblade where there's a one fight where they start you at low health and you only have one hit and then you're dead. But then you can just die and then start the fight again with full health. So it doesn't mean anything. Oh, God damn it. Not the boat. Not the boat. Back it up. I mean, I should be able to eat that. That's freshly cooked shrimp right there. No. I'll throw a fucking Molotov at you as well, sir. Alright. Cool. Great. Now, can I get into my hidey hole without getting fucking spit on? Like a Japanese businessman. That's actually a good point. The whole fact that the enemies can surrender to you is such a nice addition. Because, I mean, that's how it should be. If you're a squad of like 10, 15 people, I fucking hate this game. If you're a squad of like 10, 15 people and you're fighting one guy and he kills 14 out of 15 of you, you'd probably want to give up at that point and be like, okay, just fucking, you know, you win, go ahead. Oh, all I really want to do is get to this house and sleep until daytime or something, because I don't have the supplies to do what they want me to do. Get that. No. Oh, got it. To the train. Is it closer? I mean, it's all the way back there. If I'm gonna run back to the train, I'd have a much easier time running. Actually, you know what? That's a good idea. Oh, shit. Oh, good. Just stay up on land. Don't come in the water. Son of a bitch. Get out. Go. Run. Oh, still isn't good enough because I'm still on the goddamn peninsula. Still getting used to the size of this area compared to the fucking map. God damn it. God damn it. I need to go forward, hook around, hit the mainland, and as soon as I hit the mainland, there's a base to the left. Now, can I get you to fuck off without using a Molotov? Why are you still coming at me, dude? I shot you right between the eyes. No, you're injured. Should be fucking dead. Oh, now you're dead. There's no weight I'm letting. Oh, because his skull is exposed. Eat shit. That is a big shrimp, though, right? I mean, look at it. Mirelurks, eat your heart out. Alright. God damn it. Why? Why? You went like totally a different direction last time. But now you're all up in my face. Are you a natural enemy of those shrimp? No. He wants my succulent human flesh. Come on, just get. Just try and serpentine a little bit. Serpentine. And I'm gonna shove the nose of this fucking thing right in here. And we're gonna press this button. And I'm not gonna get spit at. And we're gonna run. No. Oh, you piece of shit! That is unbelievable. I dodged that. There's no way. Literally got out of the way of that fucking spit. And it still got me. It's a little fucking tiny effect. No bigger than a softball. Cunt. God damn it. That should have been... This is the hardest part of the game. I just want to go sleep. Or something. I need health. Apparently I should have 300 of each resource if I was such a god gamer like fucking you boy Sir Thomas the 12th, who's made 16 Twitch fucking usernames and can't remember a single goddamn one of them, but yet he's the best fucking video game player on this face of the earth. But I don't have that. I don't have 300 of each thing. I have nothing of each. Absolute zero. Is there any way I can get... So this railroad, is it still fully connected? Or when I go over here where the railroad crosses from one island to another, is it going to be collapsed into the river? I guess I might as well check. What the fuck else am I going to do? Turn around, get in the boat, and then die again? Sounds great. Is that enough for a med kit? Yes. I was pressing the wrong button. And I'll do that. And then I'm going to also... No, actually I'm not, because that gun's dirty already. Right? It doesn't really tell me. I mean, it looks like shit, so I assume it's not there. Alright. See, but the whole other point of all that is I want that fucking boat. Maybe that's the problem. I've been streaming for an hour and 20 minutes, and my main objective is to get that fucking boat somewhere that I can use it, and it's killed me so many times. And of course, run down here and the fucking railway is busted. Of course it is. What the fuck was that? But here, this is how you win. That thing jumped across. That can't be what just jumped across the entire fucking island. It better not be, Or else we have a problem, game. Or else we have the same problem that Dark Souls has with the Hydra in Ash Lake. Whereas a creature of that size cannot stay airborne that long without gravity taking hold. What am I hearing right now? You want to turn away, good friend. You know you don't want this. Alright, fine, you're dead. God, single shot revolver. Not very practical, is it? Not at all. But I can definitely get behind the whole, you know, revolver as a sniper rifle perspective, but single shot revolver? No, dude. Okay, so I made it. This is where I was fucking trying to get to. From right over there somewhere. Ugh. I died a lot. Don't do it. Just like that. And I spent a lot of time trying to get... Oh shit, it probably didn't save, so... As far as what happened is... Nothing, because I'm probably gonna fucking spawn where I just was. Alright? Cunt, nothing happened, you fuck. Right? Am I gonna be... What? I should be punished for not saving. I guess I shouldn't. I don't know. That seems extremely generous. Like every couple steps you get a quick save. Or an autosave. Even Skyrim doesn't do that. It only saves if you open the menu. Alright, let me get you in the face. What? Thank you. And you need to run away now. You saw your friends die. You understand the mistakes that you've made. Fucking leave. What? Are you? School bus should have a bed. Yeah, I know that. I mean, come on. Come on, dude. I know that. I'm always going for the red hit marks. So, is it, why is this area radiated? Is it just atmosphere, or is that telling me there's an underground cavern I should explore? No, there isn't, because water doesn't work that way. We have a river right here, and the river is going to have a bottom, but we also have this little runoff. So if there is some kind of cavern right here, it should be entirely flooded. Also, I'm not seeing, unless it's in the school bus, which would be not, which wouldn't make sense. I don't, gamma radiation. Yeah, I mean, you could see the stink clouds. Oh, speaking of stink clouds, the only, the game that I feel did radiation, or not radiation, but intense, like, weather altering radiation the best is Fallout 4 and the glowing sea. Oh, this is all stink. This is all stink over here. So this is all toxic. Where is this? I was just there a little while ago. I didn't have to put a mask on. Because I killed the bandit and saved the guy over there, and then I took the zip line, and that's where I started the stream, is over there. Alright. Whatever. I need to... Well, I don't know. I don't know. To sprint further? Really? Oh, because... Okay, because there's a secret, like, stamina meter. Turn this on. What? You get beat down for cheating me. Alright, fine. Does not glow by green. It's invisible. Honestly, Fallout's depiction of radiation is cartoonish. Yeah, it is. I watched a video, Veritasium. He's like Vsauce, but not Vsauce. He went to Pripyat, and in the basement of one of the hospitals was the clothes of the firefighters that went into the Chernobyl, the reactor, when shit was going down, and it was the most irradiated fucking thing in that entire, like, 50-mile radius. Was closed from firefighters, like, 50 years ago, or 30 years ago, or something like that. What was it, like, 1980 that happened? It was like 40 years ago? So that was crazy. Veritasium. That's some interesting stuff. But yeah, he went in there, and it was well over, like, the kill limit. Like, if you spent an hour in that area without any protection, you would be terminal. You'd be dead. You have too much radiation if you stood next to those clothes for too long. And yes, as you could guess, the reason why the game is paused and I'm talking constantly is because I have to go to the bathroom. And this is what I do every single time. I just talk and let my thoughts flow out like all the diarrhea that I could possibly fathom into words. So with that being said, I gotta pee. So, guess here we go. Any of the energy accumulates doesn't dissipate unless transferred to a different state. I'm unaware that how you can be possible. Well, the way they check whether or not Renaissance paintings are counterfeit or not is they take a scraping of the paint. Yeah, exactly. So if there's any radiation, then that painting was made after the bombs at Hiroshima and Nagasaki dropped, because those two bombs spread radiation throughout the entire atmosphere that has seeped into everything. Every single thing. So, if they scrape paint off a painting and there's no radiation, then it's genuine. If it's like before 1900s, otherwise it's fake. I just wanted to get to the goddamn hideout. Oh, and I'm right here too. Just can't find it. Huh? How do I get in here then? There we go. Becomes lead, so you can actually determine the age of a planet through its metrics. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Like carbon dating in trees. That's pretty neat. Guess I'm just on the wrong side. Oh yeah, I've been here. I remember this. The little secret. I would live here. If there was a lake right next to me and stuff, I would live here. So lead you're shooting in games was uranium millions of years ago. This is quite interesting. Alright, what do we got here? Reinforced. Increased ballistic protection. Yes, please. Okay. Whoops. Polonium? Hmm. Ugh, I don't even know I was going here. Still got a lot of daylight left, so I should be exploring things. No, just fuck off, please. I don't even have any bullets for this thing. Alright, so I want to go, I guess this way, yeah. Yeah, I can, but the other problem is my gun is extremely dirty, but I have no chemicals to clean it up with. So it's kind of a lose-lose at the moment. Alright. Yeah. I mean, in all reality, this is how Fallout is going to look. Not like the actual Fallout games where it's all fucking green and irradiated. It's just going to be dead, either really dead and brown or covered in snow, which is irradiated to shit. Not green, but still very deadly. Yeah, minus the sentient balls of light. Did he see me?
Hey, what's over there?
Yes.
You fucker!
What?
You fuck! Fucking reloading!
Shock and awe, motherfucker. Don't even give him a chance to adjust to what's going on. You get in there and you shoot him.
I fucking give up! Just don't shoot!
That's goddamn right you do. Fallout 3 off-putting because of all the... Yeah. Look up, I mean, if you have time, go ahead and look up The Salt Factory. It's another YouTuber who makes... Only recently he's made some very funny and very... Yeah. Okay, so he, like, modded his game to make it just look so much better. And all it does is, like, take out a ton of green shit in Fallout 3. There's just so much, like, green overlay, it's ridiculous. And like you're saying, it's pretty much cartoonish at that point. It's just so, it's unnecessary. A lot of green. A lot of fucking green weird shit. Whereas radiation in real life, you don't see, you don't smell, you just die slowly. Which is scary as hell. Is this my train? No, my train is only one, it's only the engine. We're not carrying any rail cars, I don't think. Oh. Yeah, Fallout 1, it was just like brown. I mean, from what I've Oh. Oh, I didn't trigger it. I thought I I thought I triggered the hell out of that. Here, let's yeah. Get rid of that there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You can do that, can you? That's awesome. That's real good. Well, I mean, yes, that happens too, but you can't just say no. That's not what Fallout is. Fallout kills everything. Radiation is a human-made poison. So yes, it is going to be all brown and shitty because radiation is like pure it's pure like living material poison. It's cancer. It's cancer incarnate. And thank God we learned how to make it. And also put it into a fucking bomb. But I guarantee any area that's been irradiated hard enough is gonna look very dead. But it's not to say that it's going to look dead for forever, because I've heard reports and I've seen videos. I can't really attest to their accuracy, but apparently wolves and other creatures are starting to build nests in Pripyat, in the old apartments, because it's too irradiated for us, but not for them. And they're like, you know, taking over. They're fixing the area. Which I think in turn eventually makes it so that we can inhabit the area, because all those wolves and creatures are just gonna suck up that radiation. And if they don't radiate to a new scary species and kill us all, then all we gotta do is just tell them to get out. Fur that, oh, interesting. So it's like very thick fur then? Like with a lot of fibers, so it has a lot of breathing room. That's interesting and very cool. If that's what's going on. But yeah, I mean, if you just look at it objectively, human beings, oh shit, really? Where's my radiation meter? It's in the red. I'm dying. Right? Is that right? Oh shit. It's not the only radiation that exists. Alpha, beta, far more common. Yeah, but it's not artificial. Well, not that it's not artificial, but there can be, you can have natural radiation, but when the weird shit starts coming into play, then it also affects the other forms of radiation, because it's all chemicals, it's all atoms flying around at the speed of light trying to figure out what they're trying to do. And then you introduce two big fucking things together, and you might have a little bit of a problem. Uh-oh. Oh god. Your child's dead. Do you see? This is why you don't fuck with me. I said this is why you don't... Oh, I'm dead already. He gives me the prompt to escape, but I'm still dead. Oh, it's poopy. Alpha and beta. Stick to your body and can be washed off. Oh, so that's the, okay. So, like, I see. What? No! Shit. That was the worst save point ever. Lead protection. It's very interesting. It's interesting how uranium turns into lead, and lead also protects you from all the radiation. It's got to be on purpose. Ugh. Not looking very good. I don't have any heals, of course. Damn it. What's up, dude?
Well, hello, my blood brother. Didn't see me, huh? The others don't either. I'm basically part of the scenery now. I heard you were headed to the terminal for the rail car. Then let me fill you in. The terminal can only be entered by water. Luckily, there is a dock with a boat nearby. Left there by the fanatics, it seems. Inside there are just those, humanimal mutants, or so it seems. See that gas station? It's a bandit hideout. They ambush the fanatics. These guys seem to be drawn to the terminal like flies to you-know-what. The bandit caught 3 of them on my watch. Look at the building over there. Bandits keep captives there for ransom or something. But they sure go to town on the poor guys. I asked the colonel for permission to go in 3 times, but no dice. I understand why. But we have always protected common folk from lowlifes like these. So I'm having a hard time staying put. Oh well. The bridge is in full lockdown. None of the armed dudes ever show themselves. They definitely expect us to attack, so there is no reason to be concerned about them now. Hey, it's your choice when to move out, but the bandits should be easier to avoid in the dark. In any case, I'm going back to my post.
Oh, sorry. Shit. What? I was marking things. How do I get out of here? Okay. Are you good? Shit, I wanted to... Are you up here? Alright. That's fine. So I'm just marking shit. I really like the... I don't know how... Actually... I don't know how I feel about this binocular system. This is kind of like... This is kind of like Far Cry 3's binocular system. But they kind of try and hide it just behind the audio cue. So... Whereas Far Cry 3, all you have to do is just hover over a point of interest for 1 second. This does the exact opposite, where you have to focus in on... Oh, you're right, it doesn't spot enemies. But as far as waypoints go, it's a slower version of Far Cry, which is fine, because it's a slow game. Actually, a lot of my friends that have watched me play this on stream, not this game, but the other Metros, told me it was too slow for them. You know, it was too slow of an FPS, which is unfortunate, but I can understand, because people associate FPS nowadays with fucking Call of Duty and fast fucking super action, and not slow, methodical, deliberate combat. Which is how it actually is in real life. You don't fucking run out there with a machine gun and kill everybody in war. You take your time, or else you're gonna get shot in the face. And then you die. And that's it. Period. Should I make some heals? See, I'll make 1 heals. The problem is I gotta spend all this goddamn money on my fucking cleaning. And this one took, God, ugh. Shit. Alright. get such a crap return on dismantling things too. I don't have chemicals. I can make some pneumatic things, but I don't... Oh, wait a minute. I'll make some throwing knives. I love throwing knives. Thing also don't understand about war is fire that. War is about deception. Yeah. I mean, I was about to say... I was about to say Shang Tsung's Art of War, but it's like Sun Tzu or something. But one of his points about the Art of War is the element of surprise is everything. If you get the drop on an enemy in actual combat, you win. 9 times out of 10 you're gonna win, unless you fuck it up real bad, or they have a lot more than you're expecting, then you're going to win. You're gonna kill them all and you're done. And that's it. That's just how it is. That's how combat is. You get the drop on someone, you sucker punch someone, like say you're having a fist fight and you hit that motherfucker in the face without him knowing it, he's going to be totally off balance and you're going to have the advantage throughout the entire fight because you already landed an extreme blow to him. You know, you just got to follow up. You got to make it work. Enemy is close, appear to them as you're far away. Enemies far away. Yeah, so that's good too. Always, and that's why the United States just ate so much shit in Vietnam, because A, we had the disadvantage, it was not our home turf, it was like the middle of the fucking jungle, places we have never been, anything like that. And then on top of that there was diseases and shit, and then the Viet Cong knew all of those jungles. They had... Vietnam was a failure. We lost that war hardcore because this just... the element of surprise wins shit. Period. Wow, where'd all these question marks come from? Fuck, man. Do I have a heal? Alright. Principle of modern day firearm tactics? What do you mean? What I was saying or what you're saying? When your enemy is far away and all that shit? What exactly are you talking about? Because I've watched... I don't know where I watched it. It was on YouTube because it showed death, but it was like a US sniper blowing people in half with a .50 caliber rifle, like blowing Taliban, you know, people in the fucking mountains, blowing them in half with a .50 cal. And that was all done in the middle of the day. No one heard the shots. All that happened was people getting literally split in half. This looks like one of the first areas you come across with bandits in Stalker. Like the big ass warehouse. This is gonna be a real bad time, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Hey, but never mind, I gotta... Let me just post up shop right next to the fucking Deadly Bandit HQ. Yeah, exactly. Because back in the day, all the British were doing was lining up in a straight row, doing the old-fashioned like Civil War style combat, and Americans said, fuck that shit. We're just gonna hide in a bush and we're gonna shoot them to death. And then, I mean, this may seem super ignorant or arrogant because I am an American, but we changed combat that day. You don't fucking stand in front of your enemy. You don't say, hey, we're just gonna throw bodies into a field. You sneak around and you fucking kill them all. Period. You don't fucking mess with that other shit. You just kill them. Why take the chance when you can win the battle without doing anything? You just make it work. Just go in and fucking just kill him. Just kill him. I mean, it's simple. Honor means nothing if you win. Because the winners write the history books. Oh, the Huns. That sounds... I don't know. I played some game, I think it was Rise, where they had like some of that kind of explained. Not a lot though.
God damn it, just a little bit closer.
I gotta pee.
Damn flying roof ornament would have got me. What the hell did these fuckers even come from? Can't even shoot them, really. Best chance is filling its butt with so much buckshot it plops down someone to take a breather while you make a break for it. God damn it.
Alright. Huns did the line warfare. Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, you could take time out of your day to train your soldiers to be extremely honorable and follow the rules of combat. But at the end of the day, you put one guy in a room against another guy. We're talking two males here. Okay? You put two gentlemen in the same room. You give them both a knife. You tell them to stand back to back. Take 3 steps, turn around, slowly approach each other, and then fight. One guy is going to kick the other guy in the balls. And then he's going to win. Because that's the element of surprise. That wasn't in the rules, but it also wasn't not in the rules. I think I said that wrong. It wasn't in the rules, but they didn't specifically say that that was against the rules. There, that's better.